Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video, and we're going to be going through the Luton Town matches of this season. Moving on to the first match, we had Friday, 2nd August 2019. I remember that match watching it on Sky Sports. It was 3-3. What a game we had at Kenworth Road. So here's the lineup right here. Collins and Callum McManaman up front. Sadly, McManaman is leaving Luton Town Football Club. So anyways, going off, kick-off, 7th minute, Ashley Fletcher for Middlesbrough, poor defending from Luton. But then, going into the 17th minute, Sonny Bradley, what a banger. It was from a corner, headed it out. He got the chest control, came off his chest, and he banged one in, top corner. I think he hit the crossbar and went in. And yeah, next to me on Martin Craney, assisted by Andrew Shinney, what goal that was. But then we did concede. Preston Blonda, I can't say that. Ashley Fletcher with the assist. I remember that goal. It was poor keeping from Simon Sluga. I should have done better, but yeah. It was also poor defending. But yeah, poor goalkeeping, should have been saved. It wasn't a good shot from Middlesbrough. A few yellow cards right here. Then we had Lewis Wing, 68th minute, who scored to make it 3-2. I was really sad after that goal. I thought we had it in our hands when we were 2-1 up, but then we conceded 2 goals, and I thought it was over. But then after going in, James Collins. What finished by James Collins? That made it 3-3, and that was full time. And Luton Town won that match, and that made it 3-2. And also was a penalty 3-3. And there was also a penalty miss before James Collins scored, like a couple of minutes before. In the 83rd, I think 81st minute or something like that. But yeah, well, that was the first game. I thought we played well. Middlesbrough also played well, considering they were away, and that was full time 3-3. Moving on to the next match, Saturday, 10th August 2019. We had Cardiff going up against Luton Town. Now Cardiff were at home. It was really disappointing. Really disappointing. Now, it was a call for Cardiff, assisted by Joshua Murphy, Adam Flynn in the 52nd minute, scoring a few yellow cards in this match, some subs. Harry Cornick for John Moncoli, both from Jacob Butterfield. This was his first time playing. Our new signing, which is unfortunately leaving with Callum McManaman. And then, in the 86th minute, Matty Person scored Luke Berry a nice assist. I thought, we had done it. We were probably going to get a point from this. Matty Pearson, brilliant goal. But then, Dan Potts, 95th minute, a yellow card. And then after that, Cardiff scored to make it 2-1. Isaac Vassell and David Holly. I was really good after that. So 2-1 Cardiff at home. Then we had Luton Town versus West Brom. We lost 2-1. Yes, we lost 2-1. That was disappointing match. I mean, thought we played really well recently, and we're just losing all these matches by 1 goal. So we were 1-0 up in the 15th minute, assisted by Martin Craney, Harry Cornick finishing it. And then all of a sudden West Brom in 48th minute scored, and in the 51st minute, straight after, I thought we were going to learn from that mistake and we would have got on with it, but no, we conceded, and it was not good. So we lost 2-1 to West Brom. Then we lost to Sheffield Wednesday 1-0. Quite a lot of losers from us, which is not ideal. 54th minute goal conceding. After that, we had plenty of time to score. We didn't get one. Their defence is too rock solid. Couldn't get past it. And we lost 1-0 away. know what's going on here. Anyway, guys, sorry about that. Moving on to the Luton Town versus Barnsley game. We had Luton Town winning 1 against Barnsley. Now, I thought we played really well this game. I mean, first half was amazing by us. Second half wasn't the best, but the first half was amazing. Second minute, Jacob Butterfield, his first goal for the team. I really felt happy for him. A couple of games in for him, like his third game or something like that, fourth, third. And he scored, 2 players running to it, but Jacob Butterfield just snatched it. And he smashed in bottom left corner. Yeah, and moving on, we had the 4th minute. 4 minutes in, we were 2-0 up, assisted by James Bree and our striker, James Collins, finishing it off. Harry Cornick then to make it 3-0, which probably thought was sealed in the 31st minute. But then in the 72nd minute we did concede to make it 3-1, but we won away. And unfortunately we couldn't get the clean sheet. But you got the victory, the first 3 points. And yeah, that was a massive win for us. Then going up against Huddersfield Town, we got another 3 points, yes. We won 2-1. We were 1-0 down. We were 1-0 down in the 47th minute, straight after half-time. Disappointing, we conceded. And then in the 57th minute, 10 minutes after that goal, James Collins got the penalty, and that was in calm as you like from James Collins, and he finishes it off. Then another 10 minutes after, Andrew Shinnie scores, and Harry Cornick is the assist king right there. 30 minutes, 3 goals in, and that is Luton Town versus Huddersfield. Next up, we go against QPR. Well, this was a disappointing match. I thought we played really well. Well, after the 3 goals, but it was just too much away. So, yes, we were 3-0 down, conceding in the 3rd minute, the 20th minute, and the 28th minute. But then we scored just like before half-time, 36th minute, which gave us a bit of hope, and 3-1. And then in the 40th minute after half-time, we scored to make it 3-2, which I was like, could we make the comeback? We had all this time, but we could not do it. QPR, their defence were too good for us, and it ended 3-2. Disappointing for us right there. Next, going up against Hull City, we lost 3-0. Yes, we lost 3-0. We couldn't do anything. Well, we conceded in the 63rd minute, the 87th minute, and the 90th minute. So they scored their 3 goals pretty late, the last 2 especially. But that was we lost 3-0 against Hull City. Next, going up against Blackburn Rovers, we won 2-1, which I was happy about after a few losers. After the 2 victories, we finally got another win back the Luton Town victory ways. Scored in the 17th minute, assisted by Izzy Brown on loan from Chelsea, and James Collins putting it home. And then Lewis Travis for Blackburn Rovers scoring in the 37th minute. Then it was half-time. And after that, Izzy Brown with another assist, and Matty Pearson scoring this time to make it 2-1, and 2-1 Newton vs Blackburn Rovers. Away, our first away win. Next, going up against Millwall, we drew 1-1. Let's see this. This was I was really happy about this. Tom Bradshaw, I mean, he scored for Millwall in the 60th minute, really good. Poor defence. But then in the 86th minute, really late, Luke Ball with the assist and Callum McManaman finishing it home. 1-1. Next, going up against Derby County, we did lose 2-0. We conceded in the 70th minute, and it was an own goal in the 11th minute, really early we conceded. which was not ideal. I did not like that. Next, going up against Bristol City, we absolutely thrashed them 3-0. What a game that was. But it was a really good match. We scored in the 56th minute, assisted by James Collins, putting Riddick hitting it home. Then we had Izzy Brown with another assist. A lot of assists from Izzy Brown. Harry Cornick finishing that. And then there was an own goal in the 95th minute to seal it. It was already sealed, but to make it 3-0. To make sure we got the victory, Ashley Williams put it in his own net. Next, we went up against Fulham, and I really don't know about we played so well first, but we lost. Alexander Mitrovic getting a hat-trick. 16th minute, 53rd minute. But then Dan Potts scored in the 60th minute. I thought we were back in the game, but then Mitrovic, 7 minutes after, Joe Brown the assist, putting it away. Then, because Luke Bolton with the assist, we made it 3-2, 93rd minute. I was like, after that match, come on, we can do it, but we couldn't do it. Then we went against Birmingham and we lost 2-1, which was not good for us. This really put us down in the relegation a bit. We conceded in the 43rd, just before half time, 58th minute, but then the 67th minute, Izzy Brown with another assist, Harry Cornick finishing it home. Harry Cornick and Izzy Brown work really well together. And then in the 82nd minute we conceded, and that was it. We lost that game, and that was not good for us. Then we had another lose against Nottingham Forest. We were 2-0 down, 39th minute, 58th minute. But then we scored in the 87th minute. We had a few more minutes to score, but we couldn't. It was just too late for us. We didn't have a chance. Next, we went up against Reading and we lost 3-0, conceding in the 79th minute, the 30th minute, and the 22nd minute. 2 goals before half time, and then one after. Going up against Leeds United, who were top of the table, we lost 2-1. This just made me really angry, just made me frustrated, you know. So we conceded in the 51st minute, and then 3 minutes after, James Collins scored. Izzy Brown with another assist. Izzy Brown, the assist king for Luton Town. But then Matty Pearson with his second own goal of the season in the 90th minute. It was just really painful, bro. Then going up against Charlton, we got a win, finally. We got a win against the Reds. Conceded in the 7th minute. After that, I was like, we're going to lose. Well, we did lose in the 7th minute. 19th minute, we scored. And then the 53rd minute, Izzy Brown scores finally his first goal of the season at home. After getting loads of assists, but finally gets a goal. Andrew Shinney assisting Izzy Brown. Then we went up against Brentford and we lost 7-0. We lost 7-0. We conceded 2 penalties. Yeah. So we conceded in the 6th minute, the 29th minute for Ollie Watkins, 33rd minute, 40th minute, 45th minute, 48th minute. So we were 5-0 down before half time. Then in the 71st minute they scored a penalty, in the 87th minute they scored a penalty. So we got thrashed to Brentford, and that was that. Next, going up against Athletic, we won 2-1. We got another win, which is good. And this one was just so lucky for us. I'll admit it was pretty lucky. We could see in the 5th minute, Kiefer Moore scoring that goal. Callum McManaman then scores in the 87th minute. What an equaliser, very late. Then 93rd minute, George Monker puts it home. And that was the late winner. What a game that was. Then going up against Stoke City. I remember watching this game. We got absolutely thrashed, 3-0. to Stoke City. We conceded in the 35th minute, 45th, 47th minute, and also the 50th minute, losing 3-0 against Stoke City. And then going up against Preston North End, we lose once again 2-1. Yeah. So it looks like it was 1-0 Preston North End. Then we had a penalty in the 43rd minute, put it away. James Collins, like he always does. But then we conceded so late, 84th minute. And that was the lose for us, I guess. Then going against Swansea, we lost 1-0. Andrew Ayew scoring at 82nd minute, the best player for Swansea. Another late goal, which means we lose, all 3 points and not 1 point either. Then going up against Fulham, we drew 3-3, which you might think is good, but no, it was good. Even if we got the point, I still was furious about that. So we scored the 5th minute, 1-0. Bobby Reid, then a few minutes after, 1-1. Then James Collins to make it 2-1. Then Alexander Mitrovic in the 77th minute to make it 2-2. I was so angry. Then we scored the 84th minute. I was literally jumping off the couch. I was so happy with that. But then Bobby Reid in the 94th minute. I just knew it was going to happen. And it was 3-3. We really should have. I don't know why I keep saying that. Going up against Bristol City, we lost 3-0. The 4th minute, we lost 3-0 that much. Millwall. I'm not going to go through the goals that much anymore to our losers, but we did lose 3-1 to Millwall. That was the 4th time, and yeah. Okay. Then going up against Birmingham City, we lost 2-1 once again. James Collins in the 62nd minute had a penalty, but it was too late. Well, it shouldn't have been. Their defence is really good. Could get past that defence. Then going up against, I believe it was Nottingham Forest. We did lose 3-1. Winning it in the 90th minute to make sure they got it off the penalty. And then we went up against Derby County game. I really remember this game. So they scored in the 63rd minute. I thought that was it. Scored straight after that. We scored in the 7th minute. Pelly Roddick. Then in the 73rd minute we scored, and then we were 2-1 up. We had gone back into the game, and then they responded and got 2-2 in the 85th minute, really late. But then it was an own goal. It doesn't matter if that guy didn't take an own goal. If he missed the ball, it would have been him for the Luton Town. But he tried to clear it, but he put it in the back of his own there. Straight 1 minute after. And I was so happy with that, I was really happy. Then we had 2-0, we lost 2-0 to West Brom. We're going to go much about it. We lost 2-0 to West Brom. I thought we were going to lose. At the time, they were like 3rd place. And yeah, I thought we were going to lose. And yeah, we did. And then going up against Cardiff, we lost 1-0. By 1 goal, they scored in the 73rd minute. Quite late. That's not the best, but yeah. Then going up against Sheffield Wednesday, we won 1-0, and it was, I think I already know this. Who was this scoring again? It's early, wasn't it? Yeah, James Collins, 23rd minute. And that got it 1-0 for us, and that was a important 3 points actually. That was an important 3 points. Where we are Middlesbrough now. We won 1-0. So altogether we gained 4 points from Middlesbrough out of the 2 matches. Scored in the 17th minute pretty early and all the way through. We kept that goal, didn't concede, and that was good for us. It's annoying when you have to keep swiping down, but hey, it doesn't matter. Where were we at? Now we lost 3-1 to Middlesbrough, and we beat them 2-1, but then we lost 3-1. Then against Brentford, we actually, after losing 7-0 in the first game, we won 2-1, which was good for us. We were important 3 points. It's an own goal in the 9th minute, but then we scored in the 45th minute to make it 2-0. Thought that was it, but then in the 83rd minute they scored. I was like, are we going to be a classic Luton and concede like in the 90th minute? But no, we conceded it. I thought wrong about Luton, but in a positive way, you know. And then going up against Stoke City after losing 3-0 to them, we got a 1-1 winner in the 91st minute. Winner, I call it. 91st minute to get that point. Any point counts, really. Then going up against Preston North End, we lost 2-1. And then we lost against... we've already done these games, but... So let's go for them. Stoke. Just in Stoke. Then we drew to Wigan. Drew to Preston. We won against Swansea City. James Collins scoring in the 72nd minute. That goal. And then this is before lockdown. Then we got into a 1-1 draw with Preston. The first game, I thought we were going to lose it. First game after ages. Then we beat Swansea 1-0, which I just said. Scoring in the 72nd minute. And then 5-0 lose to Reading. 1-1 draw to Barnsley. We really needed those 3 points. But we couldn't get it, and I was so disappointed we drew to Barnsley. Scoring late. But then we beat Huddersfield Town 2-0. That was a really important game for both teams. In the end, Huddersfield did end up staying up. Then we drew to QPR. I mean, we had so much draws. We beat Hull State. That was a must-win, really, for us. If we didn't win that, we would have been relegated. But we got the 3 points. And that was all that matters. In the really late goal by Loa scoring in the 85th minute from far out. Really far out. Oh yeah, here's the table. We just want to see how it ended. But anyways, going back to the matches. Then, this was the last game of the season. We needed to win this to stay up. If we lost, we would have actually been relegated, which I did figure out. So if we got lost, yeah, we would have been relegated on goal difference. But we won. That was all that matters. And yeah, so that was it. That was the whole season. That was all our full 38 matches, I think. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Peace out. And also subscribe and smash that thumbs